Well, by this time of the day, you are probably slumped in your chair. You are probably just a little bit too relaxed and your energy has slipped. So I'm going to ask you to find your bottom in your chair and put it right back where it belongs and sit up and start to get renewed. When you go into your business every day, you wake up and you have an opportunity. When you wake up, the first thing you need to do is to think, all right, what do I do to get energized? What do I do to ignite my fire now before it slips down? I put my foot on the floor, I do 3 ta-das. Ta-da! Because I know it's going to raise endorphins and lift my energy up right away. As I'm going to water my plants, I'm popping on my YouTube video that's talking about affirmations, but it has music behind it. So I'm pumping already when I get going. Already I feel good in myself before I even start. I'm talking to the plants as I go along, and sometimes I shut that off, I put on something else, and I dance. It takes 2 minutes to dance to your favorite song, and you feel so good. You feel good in your heart, you feel good in your feet and your body, and you're already laughing, ready to go. Now, I don't know what your business looks like, but whatever you normally do, tomorrow, do something else first. As soon as you take a different route, you drive on a different block, you take a different direction, you do something differently, you open a new neural pathway. And in that neural pathway, there are ideas. Ideas are the currency of the universe. I talked to you about prosperity, and the biggest part of prosperity is an idea. An idea that connects you with a person, that takes you on the next step that you need to go to. Ben told us he sat down and he had some coffee with some friends, and they came up with this idea, and now he's got a fabulous business. It's all you need. But if you keep doing the same thing every day in the same way, and then at the end of the day you say, I don't have any clients, you're following the formula of insanity that Einstein talked about. So you don't want to do that. You want to switch it up. Now, if you have a job like Sherry's, where she has to spend quite a bit of time in a chair, where she is working on a computer, you have to have go-to things to stop yourself from getting into that slump. One of them that I just love, that's really fast and easy, is and I'd like you to do this with me, take your hand and put it on your neck here, bring it down your arm and up the inside. Do it a couple more times. Whew, that's it, you have raised your energy. You can start to feel already, you're buzzing a little bit. So then you go to the other arm, right? Don't be afraid to stand up and boogie a little bit and then sit down. It takes a second, but the more you stay stuck in that same position, the more stuck your ideas are, including your energy. So you need to have go-to things that you have. Perhaps you have a picture from Charlie Brown or Garfield or some comic that you really like. Put that someplace where you'll see it, that'll make you smile. And when it gets stale, put up another one. Keep the energy flowing throughout your day. When you know you're going to be making calls, which is sometimes a bit of a bugbear for people, oh no, I have to call these people and talk to them. Even if you want to do it, you get to the point where you're at the phone and it's really challenging. So before you do that, you start saying, everyone always says yes to me. People love hearing from me. They're excited to hear my voice. And by the time you pick up the phone and you say, hello, they're like, oh, I'm hearing something wonderful. I'm not hearing, hello, am I disturbing you? Am I bothering you? Then right away they're not interested. But if you, hi, I'm Georgia, they are excited to know who you are and what you've got. And then if you have something that you can give them, complimentary, that's free, but that is of value to them. I just called to wish you a prosperous day. When I do that, people say, oh my God, you made my day. And that's all I do. I just give them something special, and then I leave them. Do you think these people come back later for something more from me? Yes, they do, because I honestly care. I have a whole file full of people that I have had tea with, and I ask them questions. And they tell me all about their business, and the questions are, what do you love about your business? Not how many things do you do, or what is going on. I want to know about them. I want to know about what makes them passionate. And when I ask them, my energy goes up. Sometimes people leave the house and they haven't asked anything about me, and then they phone me and they say, I forgot to ask about you. And I say, that's okay, I'll send you everything you need to know. Because they already know me. They already know that I care about them, and that lifts their energy up. A couple of other things you need to have are your success lists. You need to have daily success lists. Lydia talked about celebrating. You need to celebrate every day. You don't celebrate only when things have come to fruition. It's about the journey, as she said. So you want to have a success list at the end of the day where you can say, oh yeah, I did that, I did that, I did that. Wow, even if it's, I cleaned up the kitchen. I got my laundry done today. Say, ta-da! Give yourself some credit for everything that you do. You do so much. You don't just do one thing, you do so much. And every time you raise that energy, it puts the energy into something else. So if I'm going along in my business and I'm working on the computer and I'm thinking, okay, I'm really done here, then what I do is I close it down. I get off it, I go and I paint something. And all of a sudden I've got some idea about something wonderful that I can do the next time I go to my computer. I make notes. And then I do that thing, whatever it is, because I've been in the energy that makes it happen. So give yourself a break. Tell yourself, I'm super. The other success list you need is a laminated one of the big successes that you've already had in your life. And you have had wonderful successes. Just 5 or 6, 7, 8, whatever, on one piece of paper, and every time you feel your energy slip, you pull that out and you read it, and by the time you're finished, you're saying, oh yeah, this is who I am. When you know who you are, as Lydia said, everyone else gets to know who you are. They get to feel your energy and feel good. Now, as Pauline demonstrated, I am the ta-da girl. I wrote Stretch You Gotta Be Kidding, 9 Steps to Happiness, and the first chapter is only ta-da. It teaches you to do ta-da because we need to feel good. And what I wanted in my life was to feel good in 3 seconds or less. So I'm going to ask you to do 3 ta-das with me now. So get your arms up and let's go. Ta-da! 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 One of the best experiences I had was I had a woman come. She talked to me, she bought my book, she went home. The next day she sent me a video of her 3-year-old daughter doing ta-das. And then later she read more of the book and told me she puts her arm in the air and says, I am amazing. What kind of a woman is she going to be when she grows up? I'm Georgia March. I'm a certified dream builder coach. I am also a speaker and an author, and I am grateful to be here with you today. Thank you.